Hello and welcome. This is Tips Tuesday. I'm Brian Kale. I'm with the Center Professional Coaching. We do career and executive coaching. The topic for this week is call for help. So, the call that I'm talking about is a networking call. And this video could really tie into a video that I did a couple of weeks ago called Worst Case. And you can go back and take a look at that video. But I think for most professionals, the worst case would be you're terminated unexpectedly. And what do you do? I mean, how do you get back to that on ramp, get your career going again, get that job, that next job as soon as possible? Because like a lot of people, your back's probably against the wall and you don't have a whole lot of savings. And so in this video, I want to provide an outline, script, if you will, of what that networking call could look like or should look like. So number one, first thing on the outline is greetings. So greet the person. It could be something like, "Hey, this is Brian. We used to work together at Federated Bank, and just wanted to check with you, see how things were going. We haven't talked for a while." So just kind of break the ice and reintroduce yourself, refresh their memory on how you know each other. So that's a good place to start. Just simple greetings. Number two in the outline, ask about them. So, and people like this. People like to be asked about how their life is going, and you're expressing that you actually care about the person, and you're not just out to get something from them, but you actually care about them, and ask them about, how's your family, how's your job going, and they could say anything. They could say it's going great. I love my job, company's growing, or they could say, it's terrible, I hate my job, the company's laying off people. It doesn't matter a whole lot what they say, because you're using that topic of a job as a segue to talk about your job search. So the transition would sound something like, speaking of jobs, I'm doing a job search. And so you're introducing the idea there that, hey, I'm doing a job search. By the way, this idea of telling everyone that you know that you're doing a job search when you're doing a job search, that's not my idea. That's something I read in a job search book probably 35, 40 years ago, a long time ago. Can't even remember the name of the book. I would give credit, but I don't remember the title of the book. But that's where you want to introduce the idea that you're doing a job search. Next item on the outline, I would say, give that person a couple areas that you're looking at, a couple of job areas that you're looking in. Worst thing to say is, I'll do anything. I mean, I'm desperate, I'll do anything. You don't want to appear desperate, and you shouldn't be desperate. There's always options in life. So that could be something like, my background's IT, and so I'm looking for a position in IT or administrative work. Give them a couple ideas so you give them a better idea of what you're actually looking for. That's going to help them. Then the next step on the outline would be to ask for that help, ask for a lead. So do you know of any companies that are hiring in this area? Or hiring in one of those areas that I mentioned. And a heads up, most people will say, gee, I don't right now. I don't. I'd like to help you. Now, there is a way, if they say no, there's a way to push this a little bit farther and to still utilize and leverage that phone call to extend your network. But I'm going to save that for a consultation. So if you'd like to talk to us about this very topic of making networking calls and how to extend your networking connections, get a hold of us. Best way to do that is to go to our website, which is ascendprocoach.com. That's ASCENDPROCOACH.com. There's a phone number there. Call that phone number. If we don't pick up, leave a message. I promise we'll get back to everyone that leaves a message. We'll have a short conversation. If it makes sense to set up a consultation, we'd love to do that. We do free consultations all the time. So that would be the best way to proceed if you want to talk about this topic or anything around career coaching or job searches or networking, or executive coaching topics, which is the other part of the practice that we do. I hope this was interesting to people and helpful. Have a great week.